Hello and welcome to my channel, Kuramos here. Today I am bringing you a Way of the Four Elements monk multi-classed into Battle Master Fighter. This build is focused on the monk spell Fangs of the Fire Snake to imbue our melee attacks with fire for the rest of our turn. We add fighter into the mix for added damage through maneuvers, allowing us to perform a flaming riposte plus other cool tricks like trip, attack or disarm, very flavorful for a monk. We will be using a single melee weapon for this build. Keep in mind any simple weapon that the monk can use will use dexterity for attack rolls and damage, so you can see me rolling with a one-handed mace. We will also punch using our bonus action for extra damage. The build is very solid as we end with 9 key points and 4 maneuvers that refresh on a short rest, giving us plenty of options and stamina for any encounters we may face. Comparing monk subclasses, keep in mind Way of the Four Elements is below Way of the Open Hand in damage, so if you are looking for a top performer build, this build might not be for you. If you are new to the channel, kindly read the description of this video, since I explain my thought process and some consideration while making these guides. Without more delay, let's begin. We are going to start our journey as a monk, getting access to Flurry of Blows. This will let us punch twice, spending a key point. Our build will be heavily focused into dexterity while having a bit of constitution and wisdom. At monk level 2 we will get patient defense. We spend a key point to make enemies attack us with disadvantage. We also get the ability to disengage or dash by spending a bonus action and a key point. Once we reach character level 3, we get access to our subclass. For this build is going to be Way of the Four Elements. This will give us harmony of fire and water that will let us restore some of our key points out of combat. For this particular build we will go with Fangs of the Fire Snake. This spell will spend a key point to cast a ranged attack and imbue the rest of our attacks with fire damage. For the other two spells I decide to go for utility, as I believe that pushing away enemies is always useful. At character level 4 we will get access to our first feat. We also get to slow fall, which will reduce our fall damage. Since we have dexterity 17, we are going to choose athlete. This reduces the movement spent when standing up while being prone. At character level 5 we get our extra attack, which is really important as a martial class. We also get the ability to stun an enemy. We can do so by attacking with our melee weapon or unarmed. Once we reach character level 6 we are going to multi-class into fighter. The reason for this is we want to get our maneuvers as soon as possible, plus getting access to our second feat. We also get our fighting style, which will greatly increase our damage by using one-handed weapons. Keep in mind if you want to play this build while using a quarterstaff, the dueling fighting style will not work for you, since this is a versatile weapon. At character level 8 we get to choose our fighter subclass. We are going to go for Battle Master, and we're going to choose 3 excellent maneuvers. The first one is going to be riposte, second one trip attack, and the third one disarming attack. Keep in mind that riposte will work with Fangs of the Fire Snake. At character level 9 we will choose our 4th and last level in the fighter class, and we're going to choose our second feat. We are going to go with ability improvement, dexterity. Now we will continue our progression as a monk. The reason for this is to increase our key points, allowing us to cast more spells in our fights. Something to keep in mind is at monk level 9, some of our spells that we use will get improved. However, we are skipping those for this build in exchange for the fighter maneuvers and stronger melee capabilities. At character level 11 we will get monk level 7, getting evasion, helping with our saving throws based in dexterity and stillness of mind. This will automatically dispel charmed or frightened on us, which is very useful. To wrap up the build we will choose our last level in monk and get access to our third feat. In this occasion I have chosen Savage Attacker. We have a lot of dice rolls, so I thought this would be useful for this build. we always want to start our turn casting Fangs of the Fire Snake. This will imbue the rest of the attacks we do on that turn with fire damage. Then we can cast Flurry of Blows to strike twice, or just use the bonus action for a single hit, depending if we want to spend the key points or not. Thanks to the fighter class, we can always go for action surge to greatly increase our damage on a single turn. I feel the animations and attacks imbued in fire look really awesome. I wish that in the future we get some improved loot or items that can boost and work with the fire damage, as I feel this is something that is really lacking in the game at this moment. Now I leave you with the footage. Enjoy.
Go again.
Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this guide and see you in the next one. Adios.